SBG Ireland. This is Stephen here. First off, I'd just like to say thanks to everyone who had commented and liked the last video. This episode here is just going to be about how to make an army display board for £2 or less. It's going to be light on the details, but it's just going to give you a brief overview of how it was all put together. This is going to be my display board for Ardacon. So sit back and hope you enjoy the video.
Okay, so here's the start of my display board. It's pretty much just, it's a wee serving tray that I picked up in Pound World. I was actually really chuffed with it. I was looking at like Homebase and a couple of other different places, and they were quoting maybe 10 quid for these wee serving trays, like, and then I walked into Pound World to get glue, and there's this wee bad boy sitting, perfect size and everything, like. So this is going to be the base for my board. So as you can see here, all the scratches, it had like a non-stick sort of front finish on it, like. So took a bit of sandpaper and just give it a rub down there, just to actually give the glue, just so the glue and all on the PVA will have something to stick to it, something to just give it a wee bit more grip. Okay, so here's the next stage in the process. As you can see there at the minute, we're getting a bit of the poly, all-purpose filler, and just applying it to the board to give it that wee bit of texture. So this is the all-purpose filler here we've got from Pound World, like. So again, £1. Good job, it does, like. So this bit here is just going to be like rough barn ground, and obviously I wanted to leave it blank so I can just sort of set the terrain on or set the models on whatever I wanted to, and then we're doing a road up the middle. So this is where your bulk of the models are going to be, on this road here. So yeah, that's it. Anne-Marie's doing a great job of putting it on there for me. Okay, so this is finished, the poly filler stage. So Anne-Marie here, in a weird role reversal, I've ended up making the dinner. So this is dinner, and this is what Anne-Marie's been doing. So as you can see, she's done a really good job here, I think, like really good. I have a section of the road here. I've actually put like wee cobblestones on, and then you have just like this part here, which is just going to be the bare earth. So yeah, really happy with that. Looks lethal. So let that dry now, and then go on to the next stage. Alright, so this is the stage we're at now. So as you can see, it's dried out, and we've just put the sand on here. Just literally just paint the PVA glue onto the parts that are representing land, and just sprinkled just any ordinary old building sand, like. You can get it anywhere at all. You can steal it out of your way in sand pit, or if you have an old pile laying around the house, you know, and you could use gravel or really any material here, like. So what we'll more likely do is then sprinkle some larger rocks on, but I'll just leave this overnight now, just to let it dry out. Here we are again. So the last time we left you, we had just put the sand on and then left it overnight to dry. So we've actually gone through a couple of steps since then. Anne-Marie's still doing the most of the work for me. I'm just shooting videos. But so since then we've given it a spray. So here's a section really that's just been sprayed. So we'll spray it with an undercoat of white first, and then sort of in the middle here now of just putting down the base coat really. For that there then we are using, get this in, yeah, model color flat brown. So just everything's getting an undercoat of brown first, and then for the cobblestones we're using good old dented stone here. And interestingly enough, for the undercoat I'm using Halford's plastic primer, which surprisingly is quite good. Although in hindsight it costs about the same amount per can as Games Workshop's, so I'll probably stick to that in the future, but I got it there, like, so we may as well use it. So that's just us now then. So I'm going to finish the base coat here now, put on a couple more highlights and get some flak on, and here we have it then, the finished article. So all I've done since the last video really is finished up the cobblestones. Put a wash on them and then just highlighted them up really. It was all just about getting layers and layers and layers and getting the highlight and highlighting and highlighting, and I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. Obviously I give the whole board a dry brush and a bit of a wash, and added in a few bits of stones, boulders, and as well put some flock on. So the actual flock I used was Javas Scenics. I think it's really intended for the likes of your model railways, but it does a job for this kind of scenery because it comes in a big bag mostly. As well, then what I've added on is my own ruins of Osgiliath scenery, which you can just take off and put on and really reorganize whatever way you want. I wanted to do that just to give myself a bit of flexibility with the board, so I can obviously take this off and put on some trees maybe for like an elf army, or take off all the terrain altogether just for a larger army, which would give me more space and yeah, just general more flexibility. I don't want to have to make a board for every single army I make. I want to do one board and it does me for everything. So there you have it, the finished article. How to make a army display board for £2 or less. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.